I'm Sadanand Dhume. I work at the American Enterprise Institute in Washington, and I write a column on South Asia for the Wall Street Journal. And it's great to be back in Houston, and it's especially nice for me to be at the Asia Society because I was a fellow there some time ago and have very fond memories of the institution.
What we're seeing in India is a strange paradox. In the past 3 years, we've seen a very authoritative federal government. We've seen the first government with a majority in the lower house of parliament in 30 years. We've seen the federal government or the central government restore the integrity and the authority of the Prime Minister's office, and been criticized by some of its critics as too central and centralized a government. On the other hand, we've also seen much more devolution of authority and power to the states, making India a country where states are genuinely competing with each other for investment opportunities and business opportunities. I'll give you two examples. Labor laws and land acquisition laws, which is the laws that determine how farmland can have its use changed to become urban land or industrial land. Labor laws and land laws in India are in the concurrent list of our constitution, which means that both the federal government and state governments have authority over them. For much of our history, much of our independent history, much of our constitutional history, the law that the federal government put forward prevailed in case it differed from an individual state government's land or labor law. So if there was a conflict between a state government's law and a federal government's law, the federal government view prevailed. What this government has done is that it has told various state governments that you can have your own land or labor law.
Thank you. I'll be very brief. My name is Dhruva Jaishankar. I work as a fellow at Brookings India, which is an affiliate of the Brookings Institution in Washington. I'm based in New Delhi. I will add just a little bit to Sadanand and Ashok's remarks on the politics and economics of India, and talk about India's engagement with the rest of the world. And I will just try and make 3 brief points, because I hope we have more time for discussion in the next half an hour or so. My first point is, by the way, I have to say, this is my second time in Houston. I was here 3 years ago, just after Prime Minister Modi's election, as a guest of the World Affairs Council in Houston, and I liked it so much that when this opportunity presented itself, I did not hesitate to take it up and fly 20 hours from Delhi to Houston yesterday and return in a few days. So. But it's very good to be here. Houston is a lovely city. I hope there'll be many more opportunities to come back.